Hey guys, it's Chrissy with Windswept Living. Long time no see. I am super happy to be here today and I have a special video for you guys. But before we get into that, I want to thank you all so very much for reaching out to me, asking if I'm okay. I am more than okay. I've been watching my grandson. He's a toddler and he's into everything. And then that's where we're gonna leave it because he is so much fun but very active. So I'm going to do what I can during the holiday season to bring you my Christmas because I love decorating for Christmas and I want to share that with you guys. As you can see, I am in the middle of getting ready for Christmas and I want to share a few tips with you guys that I have learned over the years because we are always so busy and we don't need that extra stress, but still we want our houses to look nice. We want to enjoy ourselves, enjoy our family. Many of us have visitors coming and we want to be ready for that. So let's get started. One of the first things I do is throw on something cozy that reminds you of Christmas, put on some Christmas music, and get your house smelling like Christmas. So we're going to cut up some oranges, throw in a few cinnamon sticks, add some rosemary and some water, and get this house smelling like Christmas. If you guys have never made a simmer pot, I really encourage you to because, I don't know, there's just something about them so amazing. You can go on Pinterest and find different fruits and little herbs and essential oils, but they all smell so good. While you're at it, grab a few extras and put together some gifts, like hostess gifts for people that, you go to their houses for parties, things like that, because this is party season and you don't want to go empty-handed, and this is very inexpensive too. And you can use any little packaging that you want. Mason jars are cute. I am just using treat bags and we're just going to put them in a treat bag. You can tie it up really nice, put a beautiful tag on it, just customize it up for your hostess and she will love it so much. Next up, I want to talk about the not so fun part of getting ready for Christmas, and that's cleaning. I know when I have company coming over and my house is not the freshest, I always feel embarrassed and stressed. So I try to get this out of the way. As soon as Christmas is on my radar, I start working on this. I start decluttering and I start thinking about how I want my house to look for Christmas, how many people are coming to my house, do I have enough space for them all, and are they going to be comfortable? As we are thinking about Christmas, maybe bringing in our bins, these are going to be empty. So you can declutter and put some of your everyday decor so it's not stashed everywhere. You can put it in these bins and then you can just bring them out when Christmas is over. A few other places that you may not think about: your pantry, your fridge, and your cabinets. You're going to want to go through those, maybe clean out some extra space in here, things that you aren't going to use for Christmas. Put those aside too, because that's going to leave you extra room to put like your baking supplies, extra supplies for your company, things like that. And that way it's not all shoved in. You can see everything and find everything easily. One thing that we have done this year, Shelby helped me so much with my Christmas planner. I had like an idea of what I wanted it to look like, and she just made it come to life, and we're going to share it with you guys too. It's going to be a download for you if you are interested, and that is a Christmas planner. And I go through these things like every single year, and I just write it all down in a notebook, and I've never had any formal place to have it, and now I'll be able to save these from year to year, figure out what worked for me, what didn't work for me, maybe print out a few other pages like my notes, just things like that. Let's go through it really quick and then you'll see what I'm talking about. I put mine in this notebook. You can use anything you want. You can even staple it, paper clip it, however you want to use it. But we started off preparing for Christmas. You can start in October because there are so many things that we can do ahead of time in October to lessen our load in November and December, because we have Thanksgiving, and then December, you know, is usually always full. So we listed here things that you can do for the months. We also added the calendars so you can see what the days fall on, like Halloween was on Sunday. That's always good to have in one place. Same with your November and December. You can write in these squares. You can see when Thanksgiving is, obviously when Christmas is, that type of thing. Then I also wanted to throw in a holiday traditions bucket list. These are things like Christmas light peeping, movies that you want to watch, things that you want to go do. And then we broke it down, things with the family, things to do with friends, and then also your work family. So I thought that was a really neat way of breaking it all down for you. And then you can just transpose that to your calendar, and then you know what you're doing. We also added an elf planner and ideas, because I know a lot of us do the elf on the shelf and we run out of ideas or we forget what we're supposed to do. This way you can write it all down for the day and the night up to Christmas Eve, and then you are all set. And then we have our Christmas gift, the name, the gift. You can also track your budget, how much you spent, if you wrapped it, or if it needed mailed and you mailed it. So you can print out several of these papers if you like to. Same with the Christmas card list. Your name, address, and if you mailed it. And then we have a holiday food list. These are things that you know that you want to make this holiday season. Things that you want to cook. Let's say you have family coming in and you're going to make your famous lasagna. You can put that down. Then you can come over here and make your grocery list. Same with your baking. Go ahead and get all of your baking supplies now, because they are not going to expire before the end of the year. That way you have all your sugar, your flour, your vanillas, your sprinkles, anything that you need for your favorite potato candy recipe or your cracker candy recipe, things like that. And those of us that like some spirits at Christmas time, we also listed a drinking list. So if there's any cocktails that you would like to make, you can write those down and then write what you need in your notes section. And then you can print out as many of these as you'd like to. So that is it for our Christmas planner. Okay, this is my last tip. I know there's a gazillion more tips out there that we could go over, but I feel like this is an important one. And as you are buying your gifts and checking them off your list, you're going to want to wrap them. And I have put together the cute little wrapping station that you guys are going to want to do too. Now you don't have to have a basket. You could actually use a cardboard box and tape up the sides and make it tall. You could use a hamper, whatever you have. But baskets are really, really cute. We are going to put together a wrapping station, and I have some boxes that I'm going to add in here, some bags, some Christmas bags. I'm going to add those too. Here's our wrapping paper. Just going to slide that in there. And then the most prettiest tissue paper from Hearth and Hand from Target. Love that. I'm going to add that in there. Then the next step, we're going to add a ribbon. I have this dowel, and I'm just going to fish a ribbon on the dowel And then I'm going to find one of the holes in the basket. And I'm just going to slide the dowel through those little holes. There we go. And voila, there's our ribbons. And another really good tip is go to your hardware store and find their little nail holders, and you can just tie this onto your basket like so. And that is such a great place to put your scissors, your tape, and any of your pins that you used for your tags. You can add your tags in here. Here's some Sharpies. Anything that you use for your gift wrap would probably fit in one of these. Also, if you have those little tool holders with like the clips on the back, they would probably clip right on the side, and then you can have it all lined up around the outside. You can carry it wherever you need to go, and you have an instant wrapping station. All right, guys, that's going to be it for today's video. Thank you so much for joining me today. It really means so much that you're here. I will have the Christmas planner linked below in the description box for you. It will take you to our blog, and then you can download the planner there. So exciting. Now it's time to decorate. See you in the next one. Bye.